and girls, today we're going to go to a bike shop, and Victor or Vicky owns a bike shop, and we're going to see lots of bicycles for boys, girls, children, old people, electric bikes, all sorts of bikes. Before that, let's sing the song Stop and Let Me Tell You, because it has a little child riding a bicycle. Here we go. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Brilliant song, Stop and Let Me Tell You. I really, really love that song. Let's go and find out what's going on inside the bike shop. G'day boys and girls, I'm in a bike shop today. Have you ever seen as big a range of bicycles or bikes? You've got little bikes for little children, you've got big bikes for big children, and even adults. I'm looking for my good friend here. Look, you've got all the utensils you would ever need for a bike. There he is there. Victor!
Ah, Colin!
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Where you come from? Great.
I was just passing by and I saw your bike shop.
Right, lovely, okay.
But I'd love to, well, I'm not going to say I'm going to buy a bike because I know you're a good salesman.
Yeah.
How long have you been selling bikes for?
Oh, well, bikes probably around 25 years,
Wow.
maybe 30.
Have bikes changed in the last 25 years?
They have, yeah. There's such a variety now. There's just too much to choose from. I mean, years ago you had one standard bike really, and that was it.
Yeah.
But now you have so many mountain bikes, racers, road bikes, electric bikes, children's bikes, colours, all varieties. So many, yeah. So you have to keep a huge stock.
If I'm looking at a bike, apart from a strong bike, what would you recommend?
I would say probably a mountain bike or a road bike.
Is that because they're strong
Well, they're
bikes?
strong, heavy bikes, yeah. Electric bikes as well, but I would say probably mountain bike. You go through the forest, cycling.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, mountain bike would be the answer.
And gears, what sort of gears are on bikes? I used to have 3 gears first.
Yeah, well, now there's 18, maybe 21 gears on a bike, yeah. You don't have to use them all, yeah, I know, yeah.
Electric bike, what's that? I mean, you plug it into electric.
You charge it up, electric bike, that's it there. You charge it up for, let's say, an hour or two, right?
Yeah.
You head off, it'll do maybe 20 miles or so, and then take it back and charge it up again.
Oh, that's to make it riding easier.
Easier, yes. Yeah. Well, you don't really even have to pedal it.
Yeah.
You don't have to pedal. You can just use the throttle and off you go, and that's it. Very good for, up and down hills. That you can pedal it if you want to. Now, it's heavier than a normal bike, but
Yes.
I mean, it's really just for casual cycling along that you don't want too much effort. Yeah.
And little bikes for obviously small children with stabilisers.
Stabilisers, yeah. There's, you have a range over here on the floor. They're all small ones there. You put stabilisers on any bike up to a 20-inch wheel. A 20-inch wheel.
And then after that,
yeah. Well, some kids can ride a bike without stabilisers at 4 or 5 year old. Others could be 8-year-old.
What if somebody come into the shop and wanted to say, I love that bike, can I test drive it?
Yeah.
What if they don't come back?
Yeah, well, if it's someone like you have an honest face, we say, okay, that's great.
That's nice to know. But you've all these
Accessories, yeah. Well, mountain bikes don't come complete anymore. You buy your basic bike. It's like buying a car. If you want all these extras, you pay the extra. You buy a bike if you want mud guards, a front mud guard, a back mud guard, a stand for it, lights, bell. Yeah, little kids. Some kids will come in. They look at a small bike and there'll maybe 5 or 6 to choose from, right?
Yes.
And if there's a little girl, she just wants the one with the bell because it's got a bell on it. Yeah. But you can put a bell on any bike. Yeah.
So very good.
Yes.
You're a Christian.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Is that important to you?
Oh, very important. Yeah. Every day, thank God for good health here. He has blessed us in many ways.
Yes.
From we started in business, and it's just lovely to meet people like yourself, Christian friends who have so much in common with as well.
Yeah.
And I say through prayer, I mean, God has been just so good to us here in this business.
Yeah.
We've been here for 54 years in business, and it's just been a joy to meet people and to just serve people and help them out as best you can.
Yeah.
And that's the way Christians should be, I think.
So you can live, even in a bike shop, you can live out your Christian life.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. And it's nice to pass it on to people as well. You know, people see that joy, and you know, they know that you're something special, and it's something that you can't go out and buy. And over the years, it has grown, and it's great. And it's great to have a Christian family as well. You know, it's lovely.
Whenever somebody goes to buy a bike and they walk away without buying a bike, do you get sad or cry?
No, I don't mind. No. We wouldn't force it on anybody. Some people come in, they look around, spend an hour. You help them as best you can. If they want a bit of discount, you give them discount on it. If they are not happy, you've done your best, and you give them your best price. I mean, you cannot sell stuff at a loss, so you give them a price, and if they're not happy with it, that's it.
Yeah.
They can come back.
Give it away,
You know, they can come back in a few months' time if they wish for a free service, and if there's a problem with the bike, it's fully guaranteed. So we don't run away from anybody who has a problem. It's sorted out, and they go off happy.
That's important.
Backup service is so important. Yeah, so important.
As a family business too, as well.
Family business, yeah. My wife helps me, and my son Graham, and then we have 2 members of staff here as well.
That's good. But you have an awful lot of bikes. Do you find that every year you always get new bikes, new colours, new range?
Well, you need the stock. You see, you need the stock, because if somebody comes in for a bicycle today, right, you can't say, well, I'll have bikes in next week. They want it today, and that's it. It could be for a birthday. It could be, well, Christmas is always good. The summer is always good. So they sell 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
And they want a certain colour. You have sizes from 10 inch, 12.5 inch, 14 inch, 20 inch, 24 inch, 26 inch, 27.5 inch, 28 inch. You have all the range of bikes, racers, road bikes, mountain bikes, just no end. And everybody wants something different.
Today, lots of children, they sit at home on their games and their phones, and the big challenge is to encourage them to get outside and play. Would you recommend they get on their bike and ride their bike?
Oh, without a doubt. And even the parents want them out on bikes.
Yeah.
It's good exercise, it's fresh air, it gets them out of the house instead of being glued. It's like the mobile phones, they're just glued to them.
Yeah.
Whereas the bike, you might meet friends, just go off for a cycle. Doctors will tell you it's the best exercise you can get, is cycling. Yeah. And I'm not saying that because I'm selling bikes. I mean, that is the best exercise, because all your limbs are moving.
It's not too strenuous compared to running or jogging?
Not really. I mean, with so many gears on bikes now, it's easy. Cycling has got a lot easier.
Yeah.
Years ago, you had no gears, so to go up a hill, you had to get off your bike and walk.
That's
walk.
right,
That's right.
You remember those days?
Yeah, I do.
It's always nice to go down the hill again. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's right.
And do you recommend children wearing a hat?
Oh, a helmet. Oh, without a doubt. Undoubtedly. All kids, all ages should wear. I know it's not compulsory, but they should wear a helmet.
For their own good.
We do ask, people who buy bikes, do you have a helmet? Yeah.
And what about children at school? Would you recommend if they wanted to work at a bike shop? Would you encourage that?
Yes. Oh, yes.
What if they're at school and they don't like to do their schoolwork? Would you encourage them to work hard, learn hard?
Oh, learn hard. Oh, yeah, exactly. Because they only get one chance at school, and make the best of it while they're there.
Yeah.
I know boys especially, they want to leave school early, to get earning money. But I mean, they better stay at school and get an education. It's so important.
So, boys and girls, that's Victor Vicky, and he's been in business 54 years selling bikes. Do you remember the penny farthing? The big bike and the small wheel?
I would have seen it in the movies, maybe.
Do you not go to school in one of them?
No, come on now.
I'm only joking.
That's the last century, I think, isn't it?
Oh, it's just sometimes looks at the So there's a very up-to-date bike shop, and if you want to know anything about bikes, go into the bike shop. But really encourage today, 54 years in business, and you're about to hang the hat up soon.
I would hope to maybe retire this year, while the health is good, and thank God for good health.
Always acknowledge the Lord every day. he wakes up
Yes,
with good health,
that's right.
good strength. Something we should never take for granted.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you can live your Christian life even in a bike shop.
Oh yeah, exactly,
keeps
exactly.
shining.
It keeps you going. Yeah.
Boys and girls, it's time for you to go back to school or do what you're doing, but that's the bike shop. I would encourage you to get on your bike and ride your bike. I used to love riding my bike when I was wee, but I've got an electric bike now.
So easy.
See you next time. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.
Thank you, Victor, so much for showing us around your bike shop. Really enjoyed it. And you talked about mountain bikes and road bikes. And just imagine, boys and girls, riding your bike over the hills on a beautiful sunny day. And that's something when the weather's good, get on your bike and get lots of fresh air in around you. Let's sing the song Deep and Wide. Don't forget to sing along.
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Deep and there's a fountain flowing deep and deep and there's a fountain flowing deep and there's a fountain flowing there's a fountain flowing
Here we go.
deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide.
Brilliant song. Really love the song Deep and Wide. Can't wait for the really good days, the beautiful blue sky, the sunshine, and get on my bike and ride and enjoy the beautiful fresh air that God has given us to enjoy. That's all for me today from the bike shop. We'll see you next time. Bye.